mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's just another game, honestly. Just ready to go out there and compete with my bros.
Does the fact that their team there's probably not a lot of guys that you played with on their team, does that make it easier, harder in terms of just facing them? Would you like to have gone against some guys you know? What's the lowdown on that?
I mean, it is what it is, honestly. No matter who's out there, this Saturday they're going to go out there and compete.
What was it like practicing against Denzel, and what can you bring to the game with that experience?
Yeah, he's a really good wideout. I feel like this year he's put everything together and he's really coming to his own. He's really good in the intermediate game, in the quick game, and the deep game. So he's really a complete receiver. So I'm looking forward to going against him Saturday.
What about Giles?
Oh yeah, same thing. Agile, really quick in the slot, really good with yards after the catch. So gonna have to do a good job trying to contain him.
What do you see in these two quarterbacks that quite different stylistically speaking, and obviously you didn't play with them before, so what do you see from Rodgers, Seven specifically?
Yeah, really good pocket passer. Doesn't really do a lot of running like number 2 does, but has a complete game. And number 2, like I said, a little more dual threat, can kill you with his legs, and as well throw the balls too. So I'm gonna have to do a good job on trying to cage those two.
What do you think you guys got better during the bye week?
For the DB specifically, I just feel like we just kind of went back to our fundamentals. When it gets kind of later in the season, you kind of abandon those things, just with nicks and knacks and injuries and things like that. We had some time to heal up. We had some time to get out there early before practice and get some footwork things in, and just stop being so handsy sometimes. We play a lot of man coverage, so we're trying to clean that up as well. But I feel like we went back to the fundamentals, and I feel like we're in a good spot right now.
Still in boxing gloves?
Nah, we're not in boxing gloves.
What do you think the Ducks need to improve on or excel at to compete against Washington this weekend?
Honestly, I just think we need to be us. Coach Landon preaches on us going out there and just playing a complete game. We still feel like we haven't played our best yet. So just implementing everything we do in practice and going out there on Saturday and just letting it loose.
What is your best? How would you define your best? Because for most that would be not being targeted at all. Is that it, or is it?
No, I just feel like
if you can get them.
Most definitely. I mean, obviously, as the corner, you want interceptions, some sacks, some TFLs. You want to just fill up the stat sheet. But my best is just trying to make all the plays that come to me. Honestly, I don't want to force anything. I don't want to go out there and try to not do somebody else's job. I just want to do my job the best way possible.
How would you describe this rivalry, having played on both sides of it?
Yeah, I think it's a really fierce rivalry. Obviously, the fans really don't get along too well, but it's a really fierce rivalry. Me coming from the South, I didn't know it was that crazy. I didn't know it was, I'm used to Texas OU and Auburn, Bama. This is just up there with those rivalries, and it's pretty crazy. So just to be a part of it is pretty cool.
Has anything surprised you being on this side of the rivalry now rather than last year, that you just didn't really know that Oregon was doing it this way down here?
Like I said, last year I was pretty surprised about the rivalry, but honestly, football is football. It is what it is. I kind of tune all of that out and go execute my job.
You compared that experience last year to Bedlam earlier in your career.
Bedlam early in my career was crazy, but my first Bedlam was COVID, so I didn't really get to truly, see it. But my second year, it was kind of crazy. It's up there with those. Honestly, like I said, the fans don't like each other. I remember getting egged on the bus, Bedlam year. So, like I said, I think this is up there with it.
What has the energy been like during practice leading up to knowing that this game is coming and this rivalry game is coming?
Oh, well, honestly, we do a pretty good job every week of bringing the energy in practice. I think Coach Landon, he motivates us. We got the music out there playing. Everybody's dancing around in 20-degree weather. So I think it's pretty cool to go out there and just have fun and practice. I don't think a lot of teams do that. I don't think a lot of programs do that. So just to go out there and have the energy in practice, it's pretty cool.
Thanks,
Thank y'all.